Hey guys, welcome back to Clownfish TV. This is Kneon. I am here with Geeky Sparkles.
Hello.
And we're going to talk about Epic Universe and a Zelda sighting in Epic Universe.
Yeah.
And maybe this is an indicator that Zelda is going to be in Epic Universe and not where it was rumored to be, which was to replace the Lost Continent.
I think it's a very good indicator that that's what they're going to do. So for those who haven't followed along with the stuff with Epic Universe, there are some extra pads that are expansion pads in and around the area of the park. Now the current iteration is opening in May 22nd, so next month. But there are extra areas that they can add on to. And there's even a spot, I think, in the Donkey Kong area that's a doorway that can go to another area. And many were speculating it could be Pokemon. They also said it could be Legend of Zelda. Given the windows having the Zelda stained glass, and given the banners that are appearing at this one store, and the other characters are only like ones that are in the park, it's a very good possibility Zelda is going to be the next announcement.
Yeah, which makes sense. I mean, I thought it was kind of weird that we got a Donkey Kong area before we got a Zelda area, because Mario and Zelda are the two flagship series for Nintendo. I mean, yeah, Donkey Kong too, but Donkey Kong's kind of like a B tier, I think, compared to Zelda and Mario. So yeah, we'll talk about this. And then there's the announcement that the Zelda movie is coming out, which, God, I wish it wasn't, because I don't think it's going to be any good, but who knows?
I don't know. Every time we say that, like, Mario's not going to be any good, did well. You know, Minecraft not be any good, did well. Sonic's
doing well and being good,
or well, I mean, yeah, but you know what I'm saying.
So let's talk about this. Before we get into it any further, please subscribe for more pop culture news, views, and rants, guys. You will get a woohoo if you do.
Woohoo!
So this comes from piratesandprincesses.net. So
that's me.
Yeah, there we go. So there is the window in question.
There's three windows, actually. There's a Zelda, Princess Zelda, a Link, and a Ganon or Gannondorf, whoever you want to say it is, window. And then there's different banners at the one store. So this is actually in the Celestial Park area.
Oh, that's interesting they put them there.
Yeah, well, the whole ceiling is all, okay, you don't see the rest of it, but yeah, there you can see it. The whole ceiling is Donkey Kong, Mario, and Zelda, which would imply that, and then Mario's the constellations. We already know Mario and Donkey Kong are there. We know there's an expansion pad behind it. The rumors originally, well, there's a couple rumors that were out there besides Zelda, was Pokemon, which now could also go to Springfield. People were talking about other places. Yeah. But another one was Luigi's Mansion, which to me, honestly, when you already have the Frankenstein Mansion, you don't really need Luigi's Mansion also. So
how very dare you, now all these Nintendo stands are going to be.
I'm just saying, I mean, personally, I would love it. I think that would be great. I'd play that. I'd go and play the game inside and ride the heck out of it. But Zelda, this is most likely a confirmation. And we already know that the president of the parks had said they're already working on the next expansions. Then these windows pop up, which the windows are beautiful, I have to say. It's very likely that I would say like a 98% chance that Zelda is coming to Epic Universe as the expansion.
Yeah, so that's pretty exciting, and I think given the reactions to Epic Universe, like, it would be smart for Nintendo to let them do more with more of their IP, right?
Yeah. So they put the Triforces on the walkway too, and I know at the one store, the Super Nintendo store, they don't show a picture of it. Someone had it in a video. There are banners of Zelda characters, Legend of Zelda characters, in the store along with Donkey Kong and Mario characters. So it's most likely, more likely than not, going to be Zelda is the expansion.
There they are.
See, they are. Yeah, that in the original style, which I love.
I love that, actually.
So I'll be very surprised if they don't announce Zelda soon.
Yeah, God, look at that. I'm sorry. Like, you look at this and then look at Disney, how they've been retheming their stores and their hotels.
Yep. Everyone is saying it. Everyone is saying it is blatantly obvious how far behind Disney is after you go to Epic Universe.
Yeah. Well, I mean, most of Disney's talent went to Epic Universe, right? They all left. And
I put those banners on my wall, just FYI. I would totally put those on the wall.
So yeah, the original rumor was that the Lost Continent was going to be Zelda, but that doesn't really make a lot of sense. I mean, if you're going to have
No,
Super Nintendo world. You'd think you'd have it all together.
Okay, but when the rumor's been around for a while, it's been around for a while. So Zelda, we didn't know was going to go into Epic Universe. There was talk it might, but they also were bringing up Pokemon and some other things.
Yeah.
But there were patents filed for a boat ride that people were thinking was The Legend of Zelda. So that's where it came from. It wasn't like just like this pulled it out of their ass. Like there was some reasoning for them to think that. Now I don't know what they're going to do with that area, but that was the one that they were mostly going with. People were thinking it was going to be Zelda, but now obviously not, because they wouldn't put the windows up if they were going to put Zelda in a different park. Not sure what they're thinking about putting in there now. The other rumors were Pokemon had been rumored for Epic Universe. It also been rumored for Spider-Man because they're rethemed this Pokemon into Spider-Man in Japan. But Springfield is going to be ending soon with their deal with the Simpsons because Disney has it, and that's going to wrap up in 2028. So they're going to look for something else to put in there. And one of the rumors had been Pokemon might go in there, but then they own other things that it could also go in there that would make sense.
Springfield's not very big. I would love to see Back to the Future come back. I guess I saw one of the ride-throughs, and the coaster at Celestial Park has the flux capacitor
on
ride vehicles, which I thought was really cool. I'd love to see them bring Back to the Future back. The Simpsons ride sucks.
I haven't watched the ride-throughs because I'll tell you why. I'm mad. Because it's like, we have a big channel and they didn't let us come. But two, I don't know when I'm going to get down there. And I just want to it's going to make me sad because I'm not going to get to see it for a while. And I'm just not going to watch it. But
yeah, it spoils things. But so speaking of Zelda, let's talk about this. Hopefully they're not waiting to see what happens with the live action Zelda movie. Because if it's a freaking disaster, I would rather have it based on like Ocarina of Time or something than have it based on a bad live action Zelda movie starring Jack Black as Zelda. Of course.
Yeah, what more it could be.
So this is coming from WW News Today. Everybody's talking about it. We didn't talk about it, but everybody else is talking about it. So March 26, 2027, and we don't know anything about this movie.
No, there hasn't been much talked about yet. They don't even have casting information or anything. They've been saying about it for a couple of years now. It was rumored for a while before that too.
Oh, this doesn't sound very promising though. Announced in 2023, it's going to be directed by the guy who did the Maze Runner trilogy and Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes, and written by Derek Connolly, who did the Jurassic World films and is co-writing the screenplay for Detective Pikachu. So that being said, Connolly's involvement was not announced by Nintendo, but Deadline.
But again, everything changes though all the time too.
Animation, maybe.
Oh wait, and then they said that production was Sony Pictures.
Yeah, contributing over.
Yeah. Shit.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. No.
Yeah.
Maybe not.
I'm not feeling this one, guys. I gotta tell you. I mean, I could be wrong.
I have to see more.
Everybody
and
said
casting, and
Everybody said Ghibli. Ghibli was the way to go with this one. Just have Ghibli animate it. Hey, we can make our own Zelda movie now with the Ghibli memes. We can just,
There you go. Well, are they going to do a live act? Is it live action? Yeah.
It's live action.
So I'm afraid because, now Zelda's going to not be white. And, she's going to, and Link will be some probably, trans
Pussy.
Man.
I don't know. Link will be.
It'll be like what's her name or what's his name? Elliot Page now. Yeah,
Elliot Page is like, excuse me, princess, and it's like everybody. So they're gonna try to replicate the Minecraft success and be like, oh yeah, when they say excuse me, princess, you got to throw the popcorn at the screen. There's the thing. You said the thing. Excuse me, princess. No, I think it's gonna be terrible.
Or Jack Black's Link, or like you said, Zelda. She'd be singing like, Link, you're so cool. With the Triforce, we're going to rule.
Yeah, no, I'm good with there never being a Legend of Zelda movie. I think that Mario lends itself to animation better than Zelda lends itself to live action. But who knows?
I think
they're going to do it.
Could be good if done well. I just don't know if they can do it well, given the people working on it. But the windows are stunning. I mean,
yeah, the windows are nice.
The windows are beautiful.
All right, so there's the expansion area.
Yeah,
right
there, because there was a doorway that leads into another section, and I knew there was a pad back there. There's a couple pads in different places. That was one of them. Like I said, the rumors have been Zelda. I've heard Pokemon. I've heard Luigi's Mansion. But given the windows and given the banners that have appeared in Epic Universe and Celestial Park and the flooring and everything, they're only focusing on the characters from the Mario stuff that's in the park. So why would they put Zelda there if they weren't going to put? Because we're talking a permanent window. If you're not going to put it in the park, so I'm thinking it's just a matter of time till we get an announcement for that.
All right, so there we go, guys. Doing Nintendo do what Disney don't. I don't know how to.
Yeah, well, yeah, they're kicking Disney's ass. Like I can't tell you how many people I've seen. Well, you saw the ride-throughs. I didn't watch them, but other people commenting. It's like this is why Disney's losing because they are not keeping up. They usually led the way, and now they're just like they're just willing to rest on their laurels and just new meet and greet, guys. Tons of stuff this summer for kids. Kids get the half price tickets. Both water parks are open. Come to Disney, and people are gonna be like, no.
At the same time.
I know, right?
Unprecedented.
Oh my God. Yeah, exactly.
Ooh. All right, we're gonna wrap it up.
Yes.
Please subscribe for more pop culture news, views, and rants. We'll talk later.
Bye.